On February 1st, 1959, a group of 9 ski hikers embarked on an expedition to the Ural Mountains in Russia. The group, led by Igor Dyatlov, consisted of experienced hikers and mountaineers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. They were well equipped and well prepared for the challenging journey ahead. The group set up camp on a slope in the mountains, enjoyed dinner, and prepared for sleep. But something went catastrophically wrong. The group never returned, and their fate remained a mystery for weeks. On February 26, searchers found the hikers' abandoned tent, which had been ripped open from the inside. The scene was eerie, with no signs of struggle or forced entry. The only clue was a set of footprints leading away from the tent, some of which were made by individuals wearing socks, some wearing a single shoe, and some barefoot. The prints continued to the edge of a nearby wood, where the first 2 bodies were found, shoeless and wearing only underwear. At first, the scene suggested death by hypothermia. But as more bodies were discovered and medical examiners evaluated the evidence, the theory no longer made sense. The autopsies revealed a series of bizarre injuries, including signs of blunt force trauma, consistent with a brutal assault, 3rd-degree burns, and internal injuries. One victim was found with a fractured skull, while another was missing a tongue. Some of the clothing was even found to be radioactive. The investigation that followed was unable to provide a clear explanation for the events that led to the hikers' deaths. Theories ranged from KGB interference to drug overdose, UFOs, and even an attack by the Russian version of the Yeti. The case remains one of the most baffling mysteries of the 20th century. Recently, a documentary filmmaker presented a new theory that could explain the strange events. The theory suggests that the hikers may have been victims of a terrifying but real phenomenon called infrasound. This occurs when wind interacts with the topography of the mountain, creating a barely audible hum that can induce intense nausea, panic, dread, chills, nervousness, raised heart rate, and breathing difficulties. The infrasound theory suggests that the hikers may have been subjected to this phenomenon, causing them to flee their tent in a state of panic, resulting in the bizarre injuries and ultimately their deaths. While this theory is compelling, it is still just one of many explanations for the Dyatlov Pass incident. The true explanation for what happened to the Dyatlov group may never be known, but one thing is certain. Whatever happened involved an overwhelming and possibly inhuman force that left 9 people dead in the remote wilderness of the Ural Mountains. The mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident has captivated people around the world, inspiring numerous books, films, and documentaries. Despite the many theories, the case remains unsolved, leaving behind a legacy of intrigue and speculation. The Dyatlov group's journey was meant to be a routine expedition, but it turned into a tragedy that would haunt the families and investigators involved. The incident serves as a reminder of the power and unpredictability of nature, and the dangers of venturing into the wilderness unprepared. As we look back on this strange and fascinating case, we are reminded of the enduring power of the human spirit and the unanswered questions that continue to haunt us. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a mystery, a puzzle that has been pieced together but never solved. It is a reminder that sometimes the most inexplicable events can have the most profound impact on our lives, and that the truth may be hidden forever. In the end, the Dyatlov group's fate remains a mystery, a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that lurk in the shadows, waiting to claim their next victim.